Welcome back to this series between Team Takeover taking on Team Jax. Before we get you the action for Game 4, I do want to give a big shout out to Garci for going ahead and hosting us and rating us with the viewers as well. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. And before we get tipped off here in Game 4, Max, over under Creative 20.5 points. Do you think he gets more than 20 points, or do you think the defense of Team Takeover is going to hold him a little bit short here?
Depends on the rhythm of the game, but Jax absolutely need him to be more than 20 in this fourth game.
What about you, Bucky? You have anyone on your radar in terms of who needs to really step up for either of these teams and who you're keeping an eye on?
I think we saw some great things from Kata, so if he gets the ball more, I think he can make some great things happen for Jax.
We'll see how things line up. I'm definitely still keeping an eye on that point guard matchup in terms of Doc going up against Creative. Then, of course, Jesus gets involved from the 2 position as well. And here's the tip-off. What's up?
Yeah, an interesting stats I've checked during the break. During the first 3 games, sorry, the team that won first quarter won the game.
Interesting. So the team that won the first quarter ended up winning the game.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Matter of fact, we should just shut the stream down after if Takeover wins the first quarter. You know? As that's gonna be a nice little block there. Denied there at the rim. That's what we'll do. We'll see if that pattern still holds for this Game 4. If you want to stay alive, this is a must-win game for Team Jax. And Team Takeover just needs one more to move on to the bracket. Excuse me, to the round robin, as that shot's going to go in. They're going to be the ones to draw blood first. And again, the winner of this series goes on to the round robin. As we look for those teams to go ahead and bounce back and see what we can get. Trying to make something happen here. Gets the ball back, and that's going to be a quick 2. Almost stolen there. Recovered easily. Jose takes a shot. Excuse me, Jesus. I'm just all over the place. I blame Coach J. He removed my feed from Discord. I blame you, Coach J. Anything I mess up, even if it's 10 minutes later, I blame you. As that one's going to be stripped. Matter of fact, Team Jax is going to blame Coach J as well for any mistakes that happen here, my man. I appreciate all the efforts of Coach J. The man's been hard at work. Jesus trying to work out the pick and roll action. Smart decision not to throw this play. We just had Coach J DM us on Discord. He's like, wait, what did I do?
Why always me? Why always me?
Hey, man, it's always fun showing up to work when you work with great people. That's for sure. Escota gets it out to Creative. Creative trying to work out now, trying to find a little bit of space. Nothing there. Defense isn't jumping like they used to. Thought he had a crap for a second. Got to get out the paint if you're going to want a 3 in the key. Oh, he gets blocked instead.
I win for the up and under.
The
slowest move in the game.
Yeah, even I could have blocked that. Could have turned on my game, loaded up, and blocked it. I'll get you guys to listen and start things off in the second as Doc takes a shot from the top of the key. Of course, he greens it. He's played decently well in this series so far. A 9-4 lead. Don't forget, Max told us that whoever wins the first quarter so far has been the one to win the game. And we know fast starts are key in any type of playoff atmosphere. As that shot by Creative gets blocked from behind. More reason to go on a run for Takeover. Got to slow things down, though. Gets it down low to Nick. Nick's going to go ahead and lay that one up. 11-4. 2 minutes left to go in the first. Creative looking to get a bucket here. Has a slip. Look for any cuts from that right side if they call. Matter of fact, they haven't called that many cuts, but that right side
good job.
doesn't need a cut. Just dot it. And Bucky, the reason I mentioned that right side is because he was cheating. That right corner defender was coming up a little bit, and he got exposed as Creative dots the right side.
Yeah, that's a great read.
I'm telling you, man, I can play the game. Just not when I play the game, but I can call it here. You know, I can be a coach.
You can coach. Well, yeah.
There you go. As Doc is dancing around, gets the 3 of his own from the right corner.
I'm a bit worried for Jax because the game they won, they put the backcourt from Takeover in a position where they had no rhythm, no pace, nothing. And in this game, we found Jesus found already two dimes. We had some scoring from Doctor. So yeah, I'm a bit worried for Jax actually right now.
Yeah, and having those type of fouls won't help you whatsoever as Nick is going to go to the free throw line. Knocks down the first, extends the lead. And the second one falls as well. Jax looking like they're in a little bit of trouble here. They don't want to go into the second quarter with a 10-plus deficit. Creative gets that one back. About 14 seconds to work with. Takes a fadeaway shot. That one's not going to go, but the offensive rebound by Henri. Nice little fancy pass to Kata.
Yeah.
Back to Creative. Creative dots the left side, and that's going to be a nice green. (16-10). 30 seconds left in the first. Doctor's looking to respond back. Has a slip. Gets it to Jesus. Jesus now is going to be a quick foul, but that's a bad one as they are headed to the line. Coach Jay, you could be on vacation and it's still your fault because you're on vacation and you're not working. So yes, that's an easy one. That's 100% on you. Come on, man. We don't take vacations here. Creative's got less than 20 seconds to cut into the deficit. Down by 8. Has the right corner. And the right corner with the shot. Nice green beans on both sides, Bucky. They're just giving up the corner shots.
Yeah, still ahead. They need to get to watch out for it. But as long as they keep the lead, okay, they cannot allow it right now.
All right, Max. The winner of the first quarter is Team Takeover. So we'll see if the pattern holds on and see if they go ahead and win this game 4 as they need to move on to the round robin roll. As Creative is going to look to cut into the deficit here.
Yeah, what's good for Jax here is that they are only down by 5 with Creative being locked during the first quarter and has no scoring yet, and yeah, they are now back to 2. So if Creative just step up a bit, I think they can come back.
Back-to-back possessions, corner defense just not there for Team Takeover as now the deficit is 2. Jesus is looking to respond back. Corner pinches, goes right back, but the slip is there. Nick slams it home for the TZ2. Got to be careful not to get backcourt violation here. Pinching a bit from the right. Got to be careful as he fades away, and that one's going to go in. Wow. Cutting the lead down to 1. Team Takeover with possession. So let's have a listen in for Team Takeover as well.
Bien, bien, bien. Está bien.
L1
Muy
conmigo.
falso eso.
Sí,
Vamos.
ya está.
Círculo, 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 círculo.
Círculo.
Sí, sí, sí.
Métela. No me lo creo. Me cago en 10, la voy a cerrar el pivotito. Va. Tengo el base.
No pasa.
Ya la escolta.
Es que se le busca el base, bro.
2 segundos. Cuidado los reach, No os vendáis las esquinas para un pase extra.
Se va a dar al base 100%.
Sí. Que vaya para abajo.
Juego pivot.
Esto
Ojo.
que no se sepa ni la norma, te lo digo.
¡Fua!
Sí.
Pero eso
¿Uno?
es GG.
Vale. Ya me pongo delante.
Normal esta.
Nada, se choca. Mira, venga, matado. No me lo creo, tío.
¿Tienes?
Tranqui.
4.
L1.
Cuidado midi.
Cuidado,
Midi.
Nada,
Ayuda.
nada, eso es piña.
No
matado,
tengo,
vamos.
Nico.
Ojalá, venga.
Vale.
Bien, tío, bien.
No haga el robo pues, porque Dios no ha querido.
Bien.
Vamos. Va, tío. Lo van a
Puedo
uno.
ir eso si no,
Está bien, Oscar ahí.
Voy acá.
Te la haces. Ay, qué pena. Muy lejos,
Play.
tarde. Te da la animación mala. Falta. Buenísima.
Qué buena.
Vamos, llevas una más.
Es una mierda de animación esa. Es lo que hay.
Izquierda.
Esquina derecha 1.
Sí,
Está fuera, júgatela, Nico. Empújalo.
Es lo que hay.
Llego. Tengo 45.
Llegas.
Ya está cansado.
Pasa esquina, va a pasar esquina.
Sube. Te veo, Nico, la que te he dicho.
Ven, Nico.
Bueno.
Ya está. Eso es, Nico, antes. Si no te roto
¿Qué te
más.
hace falta?
Ya, pero no
Deja-
la puede dar porque era campo atrás.
Vale.
Está bien.
Ahora sí le voy a cortar, Le voy a cortar, bro.
Ahora debe ser, puedo poner bien.
No. Paso.
No está muy lejos.
Le corto, Oscar, cuando salga Nico.
Me va a cabal, tío, qué
Sí.
suerte.
Sin más. Estoy chocándome mucho.
Qué buena.
Santo
Qué
Dios.
buena. Calma. Tú solo.
Buena,
Eso es.
eso es.
Ahora,
Vamos ahí,
pero-
tío.
Falta gratis esta posesión.
Aguántame el tarugo, Nico.
Vale.
Estoy perfecto.
Venga, tío.
Es que estaba
Sigue
perfecto,
habiendo,
bro.
sí. Sigue habiendo otra. Vamos.
Va a correr para atrás.
Que corra. Me la juego. Vale, ya no. Lo tengo. Mira el chimi.
Tranqui.
Ese no tira ni queriendo. Cuidado, escolta. Se la van a dar al base. Mira.
Qué buena.
Vaya
Ahí,
timing, tío.
bro.
Vaya timing.
Abrirse.
Como no me metáis
Bien,
vale,
coño.
como no me metáis con los rayos, tío.
Vamos.
Madre mía.
Tarugo, Nico, tarugo.
Queda una falta, Doga, puedes pincharle si quieres al matado este. Vamos.
El 4.
Ya está, vuelve, Nico.
Nada. Y eso robo.
Perfecto, no te hace nada.
Nada,
lo
si
tienes.
se hace todo el rato lo mismo, bro.
Joder.
Te lo
Tío,
juro.
puta. Qué mal esa.
Tengo take yo,
Solo tengo que jugar, loco.
Sí, ahí sale porque.
Sí. Sí, lo he hecho antes, bro.
Qué buena, cógela.
Lo he hecho
Vamos.
antes, tío.
Tengo take,
Cuando
mira,
subo
cuidado.
todo el cuadrado y vuelvo y la robo, tío.
Tengo
Otra
take.
vez.
Sigue habiendo una, Sí, es malísimo aquí el saque. Madre mía. Vamos. Activo el take.
Tiene take.
Ya está.
¿Rota, Nico?
Sí.
Vete tú, Doga,
¿Lo tienes? ¡Ah!
Flipa el
¡Qué
cacho.
asco, tío!
27-23 in favor of Team Takeover. With about a minute left to go here in the second. That listen-in, so we've had quite a few listen-ins, but I enjoyed listening to that one. I mean, they were active on the offensive end. They were active on the defensive end when it comes to communication. A nice 3 there to put them up by 7.
Yeah, they are used to play with each other. That's an old team in 2K. They're playing with each other since like 2 years. So yeah, they know how to communicate and how to work together. And it's really experienced guys in the scene. So yeah, I know why. That's why the vocal is so well.
Yeah, we talk about team chemistry being a big reason for teams having success, and you're seeing a little bit here for Team Takeover as they're up by 4. Deficit cut down to 2 as you get a nice jam from Creative. Feel like that's the man that's just leading the way for them in this series. Others have contributed. But Creative's the one to watch if Jax is going to go ahead and force a game 5.
Sure.
Doc has the right corner for a second, goes and gets it to the right hash instead. Not going to go. Nick with the offensive board. Gets it over to Doc. Doc had a shot, gave it up. That's okay because his man Jesus backs him up with a 3 of his own.
That wasn't a gift for Jesus, but he made it.
Yeah, no, he definitely did. His Creative's got to go ahead and chuck that one up, going up against the lock badge. Nothing there. As it's going to be 33-28. And you can see Creative putting up about 8 points on 8 shots. He needs a little bit of help from Kata, Max.
Yeah, he needs more help because we've seen corners doing their job. As a center, Henri doing a good job too. So yeah, he needs help now from Kata to have just more space to create for himself and to others.
Yeah, you can see Kota only taking 1 shot, so definitely need a little bit more offensive output from him as we get started with the second half. 5-point lead for Team Takeover in this game. 4 tries to dot the right.
no.
Rotations are on point. The defense is there. Go Todd, gets it down to Henry for the 2. Doctor looking to get involved here in the second half. A little pick and roll action. Had the slip for a second. Gets the reset right back to Jesus. Jesus trying to work out against Creative. Takes that shot. Open. Not going to go, though. Nick with another offensive board. Gets over to Jesus, who dots the right side. Contested shot. Not going to go. Oh, and Nick somehow gets the rebound. Jax went ahead and tipped it up, and Nick took advantage. Back-to-back boards by Nick. Calls a cut. Fade away from Jesus. Whoa. Dirty shot from the right corner as he fades out of bounds to give him a 6-point lead.
What a shot from Jesus here. Wow.
Creative's going to look to respond back here as they desperately need this one to win. He tries to dot the right corner. I mean, here's the thing. That right corner defender to me is a no man's land, right? He didn't even come all the way up to cover the slip. You weren't even there to get the steal. You got to pick your poison.
What's funny here, it's a no man's land for both teams. We saw
right?
Davalino scoring a lot from this right corner during the first games, and now some open shots for Jax. I don't know why, but
I'll tell you this, if Jax wants to come back in this one, they're definitely going to need to tighten up on the corner defense, but let's see if they can take advantage of it on the offensive side as he dots the left corner this time.
Wow. Watch out for the comeback.
You get a 3. You get a 3. Just dotting both corners so far is Creative, getting his team involved as Doc is looking to respond back here himself. Mano y mano. Little pinch coming from the right side. Look for the wrap.
Nice.
Gets it down low to Nick. Nick makes a defender jump in the air and gets the easy 2.
They had like other solutions, but that was one way to finish at the rim for Nico.
Clean finish indeed. It's Creative looking to get his team involved, and there's Henry. Somehow got the ball. Somehow got the bucket, and now we're just trading them as it's a 2-point lead for Team Takeover. Jesus calls for a pick just so he can go to the rim, but ref sees no contact there. Nick with another offensive board. Gets it over to Jesus, and he drains a 3. Denied the 2, but he gets a 3, Max.
I don't want to talk about the ref here, but
I was wondering which one of you was going to mention something. Nick, by the way. Nick has been great on the rebounding end, and that's a smart foul as he has a center open down low. But Nick's had some big offensive boards.
Yeah.
3 that I count. And that one's going to be stolen away. Going the other way, Jesus tried to slow things down, gets fouled instead. Doc trying to work out, trying to find a little bit of space, calls a wrap over to Jesus. Has the midi, takes it.
Job.
Nice find.
Yeah.
Got about 1:11 here in the third quarter. We'll get you guys a listen in and start things off in the fourth for Team Jax. As Creative, I thought he had a shot. Nick gets it over to Henry.
Okay, I was worried about the 3-second violation, but yeah.
And I think that's why Henry just went ahead and took that one.
Was close.
And Henry didn't want the steal. Didn't hit a button there whatsoever as Nick got the ball. Nick open down low. Nick still open. Nick, there you go. He's about to get 3 the other way as well. Creative. Is that going to be a foul? That's definitely going to be a foul. And it's going to get them some free throws. That's what I was waiting for as they're in the bonus. 5-point lead here for Team Takeover. Jesus getting bumped around as he goes up the court. Going up against Creative. Gets the ball over to Doc. Doc, little pick and roll action. Tells the center to go down low to the low block. Way too deep to take a three just yet. Trying to pick his poison. He decides to go up against Creative. Crazy.
Oh, good
Nice shot there by Jesus.
Yeah, activated the takeover, the playmaker takeover at the right moment.
Yeah, and
Nice
we saw the
call
synergy
there.
between Doctor and Jungs. Impressive.
And Creative, of course, goes ahead and responds back with a three of his own. About 3 seconds left. That one's going to get tipped everywhere, and that's going to be the end of the quarter as it's 50-45 in favor of Team Takeover. Don't forget, Max told us the person who wins the first quarter wins the game, and so far, Team Takeover has a 5-point lead. And Creative's going to get fouled there. We'll get you guys a Jax listen in as soon as this possession is over. You don't want to turn the ball over just yet. Creative does have sharp takeover. Looking to take advantage of it. Right corner is open for a second. Kota trying to find an opening. Gets her over to Jax.
Oh, good
Creative,
job.
excuse me. Oh, and he, woof. I thought he was going to miss that one.
Yeah, Lasset did a bad pinch maybe, I think, and yeah, wow.
Deal. Creative knocks it down for the lead. Back-to-back threes for Team Creative. As Jax now has a 1-point lead, let's go ahead and have that listen in to Team Jax.
Vem, defender. Tá bem. Então calma aí, estamos bem? Vou para dentro.
Eles estão sem pressa.
Sem forçar, não precisamos de nada. Vem jogar. Um passe. Chuta-me isso. Vem jogar, caralho. Vamos.
Mano, juro pela minha vida que isto não foi um early.
Oh, boy, eu não estava a contar que o gajo deu quadrado e ficou fora da play.
Não estejas logo na cena do driblar primeiro, bem.
Não, mas eu não viste, ainda tive uma fração de segundo.
Bora.
Vamos, caralho, come on.
Uma posse. Estou à esquerda, eu, Henrique. Olha o center.
Vamos ganhar momentum aqui, siga. Embora. Vem,
dentro B.
Isso, tá bem. Tá bem.
Não pedi nada, calma. Foda-se. Deixa-me ser o das colas.
Ok, vai ver.
Tem openness, mano. Vai dar-nos um passo.
Não tem nada.
Cabeça. Não há.
Ok. Não passa.
Ok. Não, tranquilo, mano.
Faz aquilo, Mateus, off-screen ao corte e corte. Outra. Uma da bolinha.
Tem box?
Tem.
Dentro, fica dentro.
Nossa, calma.
Tens pouco tempo. Chuta.
Só estou a forçar, mano. Não?
Eu sei.
Ok, então.
Sem 3.
Também.
Não consigo, velho. Estou preso.
MASCOTS.
Tranquilo.
Eu vou à esquerda, sai Bih.
Estou sentado.
Direito.
Entrei, sem fácil lá.
Saltei.
Ok. Eu vou center. Bom shot.
Não consigo, não.
Não, então, 2 minutos.
Nada pequena bola.
Bom passo com um shot, linda, massa.
Ativos agora, caralho.
Vai à esquerda, Henrique.
Fala, Bih.
Estou bom. Fica, estou com 45.
Fica, Bih.
Foda-se. Vamos a dar chat também.
Pô, mas
Mas
isso
ele
imagina,
deixa
ainda
ficar,
não
mano.
fiz já, não desculpa o que tu fizeste a seguir, mano.
Joga,
Não, mas
joga.
We went to the listen in with Jax having a lead, and now they're down 4. Still plenty of time to make something happen here. About 140 left in this one. Creative with the shot. Fades away. Nothing there. Nice board there. Big one. Much needed. Gets it over to Creative. Henri with the board.
Yeah, Henry was having like a really good time at getting those offensive boards and having second chances shot for Jax.
And it paid off there, Bucky, as you have Creative take a midi for the 2. And a good foul there. It looked like he had the crap to take the shot. About 1:16 left in this game 4. Jax need a win to force a game 5. Team Takeover needs a win to move on to round robin. Doc. Dots the left corner. That shot's going to be contested. Not going to go. Team rebound. Jax is the one who gets it. Going the other way. Creative. Down low to Henri. Henri with the little fella down there. Easy 2 for him. And we're tied up at 61 apiece and a minute left to go. Hey, Suze, will he fade from the left? Yes, he will, but can't connect. Creative now has a chance to go ahead and give his team the lead. Oh, slow things down there, buddy. 10 seconds. Jax trying to find an opening. Creative dots the right side, and he gets a three. Big shot from the big fella from the right. Timeout takeover.
Wow.
What a shot. And what a pass from Creative. It went from being a bad possession because he almost threw that turnover, but found the open man. We talked about it, Bucky. Those corners, man, costing him.
I think the
that one doesn't go. They tried to go for the easy 2 and then play defense on the other side. They tried to go for a 2-for-1 possibly.
They had no foul.
They had no foul. They're just at the end of the game to Jax, and they deserve it. As I think that Doval was moving too much from his corner, and he gave enough space to take the last shot.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, that 2-for-1 they tried to go for just ended up costing him a little bit there, but 5-point lead for Jax. Team Takeover needs a quick 3 here if they can, as they're down by 5. Gets it over to Doc. Doc gets it over to the big fella. Big fella with the shot. Not going to go. Nick with the offensive board. That's the left side, and that's going to be green. 2-point deficit. 14 seconds left. You need a fluky steal or a foul and hope they miss a free throw.
Yeah, and they still have two timeouts, so they don't need to rush.
Let's see what the play call ends up being. Need a quick steal or a foul. Need a quick steal or a foul. Need a quick steal or a foul. And thank you. I mean, they ended up spending about, 6 seconds there possibly. And he knocks down the first one. The second one is good as well. They have a timeout. Again, same thing. Down 4, need a quick 3, and they can still go ahead and tie it up if they get a defensive stop.
Or maybe
has it. Nice. Oh, shoot it!
What?
There's no way that man didn't shoot it. There's no way that man didn't shoot it.
Come on,
Doval. They gave up. They gave up on this one.
No, there's no way he did not shoot that shot, Max.
Yeah, I'm surprised because Dovalino is maybe the more experienced guy in this team, and yeah, he had absolutely to take it. But props to Mateus. We talked about him earlier with some hard first 2 games, and he showed up during this 4th game. So yeah, congrats.
Hey, big shout out to Team Jax as they go ahead and take game 4. Bucky, what are you expecting for adjustments in game 5 for Takeover?
I think they need to keep calm and keep the composure at the end of the game, because like it's a big mental impact to lose it, to choke it in this moment, because they had the lead. in the last minute. So right now they need to refocus on the last game because like it's win or go home right now for them.
It really is. We've got game 5 coming back in a few minutes. And again, the winner of this series will move on to the round robin round. So this is for all the marbles. We'll catch the action on the other side of the break.